For me, it's always been important to show Ed's sense of humour. You know, there's a couple of photos there's some public and there's some private where Ed's, just got a hand on somebody's head for a group photo. He always had from what I've been told, a sense of playfulness, a sense of, also something that helps the group relax as a whole. If you don't mind being a little bit of the clown or a little bit of cracking a few jokes, and I've always tried to find that. The script committed to making this a monster experience, like part theme park ride, part deep explorative, personal drama, which is what at the heart of it is, family and loss and fear and wanting to make something of your life. It's a very intimate story. And then, like I said, a theme park ride, an action movie, and then that feeling of like The Right Stuff as well, a great buddy movie. I'm making the first Man movie, dude. You know what I mean? I was born the day they set off for the moon. You still, you go past a full moon, you just go, oh, dude, some guys have stood on there, Watching all the documentaries, Mission Control, the one on Gene Cernan about, him being the last man on the moon. There's such a, I don't know, it's nostalgic and wonderful about this cap of the end of the '60s where we did this as a nation, as a race, that shows us what we're capable of, and I think even this film, I think we're going to give across that sense of wonder.
What we're seeing is this man at the height of accomplishment and pride, and I think to sort of, there's a little bit of a moment after when we land where we can get a sort of a sense of the sort of postpartum depression that can really that really overwhelmed him. But I think what's really exciting is to follow these guys through success. This feels special in terms of the level of reality and unglamorousness. When we get into that command module, paint has chipped off, and certain little levels of levers have bent, or it's not sci-fi. This is not a science fiction story at all. This is very much history. Damien knows exactly what he wants, which is the number one most important thing with the director. And he is supremely well-researched and prepared, so that when things come up, he can latch onto them. He can find this spontaneity because he has this incredibly strong base and structure of preparation. He's an absolute joy to work with.
Did you know that in Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, there is a scene where Aragorn believes that Merry and Pippin have been killed? Furious with himself, he kicks a nearby orc helmet and howls with rage, falling to his knees. As emotional as this is, Viggo Mortensen was channeling real pain into his screen because kicking the orc helmet had broken one of his toes. Like a true professional, Mortensen decided to act through it rather than call cut.